welcome back to the Bubbly Stuffer. This is Vicky and this is my new way. We'll see whether this sticks or not. But I have been inspired by Tammy at Aussie Planner Cash Dreams, which is now Aussie B Budgets. Sorry, Tammy. And changing things up. So unlike some people on this on these channels, I am a salary employee, which means I get the same pay every fortnight, and it does not change. Doesn't matter whether I work extra hours or not. Does not ever change. I am the same every week or every fortnight, unless I get a pay rise, which are few and far between. I've been at the company I work at for 19 years, so you know. We do get bonuses once a year usually, but I don't really bank on them. Out of the 19 years that I've been there, there's only been 1 year I haven't got a bonus, and that was the year I was on maternity leave. But I don't really bank on them to fund any bills or anything. The bonuses are more for fun things like holidays or adding to the renovation fund or something like that. It's not to pay everyday expenses, because the bonus is obviously not guaranteed. So what I'm going to do is a budget with me once a fortnight. Now, this will not change. So I'm happy to do it every fortnight, but I'm telling you now, it's not going to change. So it might get boring or not, but we'll see. And then I'm going to allocate all the money into these. Now, I'm just reusing old envelopes that I had, and I put these clips on it and things just to squirrel the money away with the budget with me video. One day I might I don't know how to make envelopes. One day I might order pretty envelopes from somebody that says week 1 wallet, week 2 wallet, week 1 games, exact whatever on there. But for the time being, I'm using what I've got, and I've just written on there regardless of what's on there. And reusing what I've got, because I don't really want to spend any more money on anything that I don't have to. Especially with the way that it's leaving my binders and things. But anyway, so we'll put this to the side. So budget with me. So I get $3,715 a fortnight. I don't know whether I need a light on or not, or whether that's just going to be painful. So $3,715 a fortnight. Out of that, so my expenses, Hunter gets $20 a week pocket money. So this is the $20 a week that goes into his bank account, and he can spend that because he gets $1 per age per week, pretty much, which is why it's now $20. And that's for what he can buy when we go shopping. He doesn't ever come grocery shopping because he thinks it's the world's boringest thing. But if he knows I'm going to Kmart or something like that, he might want to come and things. But that's what he can spend his money in. But once it gets to about $80 or $90 in that account, I transfer over $50 at the moment to Disney. So my husband gets $150 a fortnight to spend. That is what he's doing his personal savings for Disney as well. And then whatever else. So when he goes into the office, which is not as often as me, he buys his lunch and he buys coffee and things like that. That's what that is. But I cover fuel, everything else. So this is purely blow money. Then I get $150. Now out of this, I have to cover my cruise money. So my mumcation cruise comes out of this. When I go into the office, I have to go in 5 days a fortnight if I buy lunch. So I usually only buy lunch once a fortnight because it's $20. I don't do coffee or tea or anything like that, so it doesn't do that. But then any Stampin' Up orders and stuff have to come out of this as well. So Stampin' Up does not come out of the family budget, except for the the Winning Wednesdays. There's a envelope there which accumulates $50 over 3 months or something, which really, if anyone knows Stampin' Up, that doesn't go very far. So then rates, we put $160 a fortnight onto the rates bill. I put $65 a fortnight onto phone bill because I have one fortnight and then hubby has one fortnight, so $65 a fortnight. I pay the health insurance, which is fortnightly $195, the pet insurance, which is $50, and then I put $60 into an account for subscriptions a fortnight. So that is $850. Then we have the cash envelopes, which is what you see me stuff. So groceries, fuel, takeout, spending. Then Hunter gets $25 cash. That's what he does his cash stuffing with. So he gets $50 a month to do cash stuffing, and at the moment that's what's going to Disney. And then sinking funds is now, because I'm changing it, so it's week 1 games is $430, week 2 games is $470, month ahead is $90, winning Wednesdays is $80, so that's for a fortnight. And then savings and debt, so we have week 1 long term is $265, week 2 long term is $330, and then I have other savings that I don't talk about on here, which is $275. That adds up to $870. So all up, we have $850 in expenses, $925 in envelopes, sinking funds of $1,070, savings of $870, which is $3,715, zero-based budget. So that is my budget. So this is then the cash. So what we're going to do is then get Hunter's 25 out, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I think I've got him here. So put that in there, and we'll do winning Wednesdays, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. We only need 80. Let's just count that again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 is winning Wednesdays. And then we have got, because I do month ahead in prop bills, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. In month ahead. So then week 1 wallet, we have $300 for groceries. So we'll do 2, that's 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. So 300 for groceries, 75 for fuel, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, and then 50 for takeout. Yes, 50 for takeout, and then 25 for spending. So that's week 1 cash. Can go in here. Week 2 cash, 150, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300 for groceries, 20, 40, 60, 75 for fuel, 20 for spending, and then it should be 50 for takeout. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Why have I got extra? Okay, so it's 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. 20, 40, 60, 75 for that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 for takeout, and then 25 for spending. Okay. So that's week 2 wallet. I don't know what that is. We'll work that out. And then, so we've done all that. Week 1 long-term savings, we need 265. 1, 2, 50. 65. So that's week 1 long term. Week 2 long term is 330. 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So out of my 150, I do 40 into the cruise each fortnight. So that goes in there. 275 we don't show. So then here we need 4. So we've done 80, 90. So we need 430 and 470. So 100, 200, 300. I don't have enough. Okay, so 100, 200, 300, 400, and 30. And then this is 470. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 420, 30, 40. 20, 40, 50, 60. Let's do that. So now we should have 400, 20, 40, 60, 70. 470. Put these ones away. Week 1. Week 2 games is 470. Week 1 games is... Now, I think the first week I'll probably pay cash with those. But after that, I'll do prop money. And then there's still some things that I do prop money each week, which I don't have enough here now. That's what I was using. That's where I got confused. Okay, let's sort this out. There are all the dollars. Okay, so prop money, we'll just use this for the time being. I still put $50 in the pet account. See, that's what some of this 275 is. I don't know. Maybe I'll change it. 15 to the pet account, 15 to the sport account, 15 to the emergency fund, and 50 into the car account. I think that's it, really. Sport, emergency, pet, and then the car. So that's 200. So then there's only 75 that I'm not really showing. So let's do 100 into week 1, and then 100 into week 2. All right, now I am filming this, full disclosure, I am filming this after I have filmed my week 1 and 2 already. So it may not look like that in week 1 and 2, but I was having an epiphany with myself last night that that's how I'm going to do it. So that's how it's going to be going forward. And that's what we're going to do. So let me know if you like this type of video. I know Tammy's a big one for everyone showing like budgets and things because it helps people understand a little bit more. So my husband also earns an income. We don't show his income on here. I did first off when I did our first budget with me, but he gets paid monthly and he pays our mortgage and he pays our investment property and he pays a lot of our other monthly bills like school fees, life insurance, house insurance, car insurance. He pays all those, and again it's the same every month. So this would get very, 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 very boring. But because I don't really stuff a lot of his stuff because they're all expenses that come out of the bank account, there's not really a lot of money left over to stuff for his. So I don't really see any point in showing it and things, whereas we stuff money out of my pay. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.